Kono, man. Last episode was horrible. Last episode was freaking horrible. Of Horimiya. Here I am, you know, waiting for him to pick the right girl. They did all her best to win, right? Did all her best to win. And what do I get? He picks the other girl that didn't even try to win, right? That was so frustrating. Oh my god, Horimiya was... it was too realistic, man. Like, she gets him even though she didn't even tell him she likes him on the rooftop. Oh my god, that was so frustrating. I was like very disappointed. It was too realistic anime. Too goddamn realistic anime. Super frustrating. I mean, Yuki was like, she has... It's so unfair, man. No, it's unfair though, still. Kono, poor Sakura, you know, Kono Sakura, she has one guy she likes, and he reacts, right? And then Yuki, which does nothing. Yuki is just like, oh, maybe I love him, maybe I don't. And she has two boyfriends, right? Come on, man. Life is unfair. But yeah, she deserves better. But it's just... it was way too realistic how Yuki managed to win without even trying to win. She was just like, oh, I won, you know. But it did frustrate me, though, that I understand the whole thing, and she's, you know, not honest with the feeling and so on. But she's standing on the rooftop, right? And he's just like, oh, maybe I won't date Kono, you know, because, like, you exist, you know, Yuki. She's like, yeah. And I mean, just that moment, though, even though, as her One-san said, right, she doesn't want to, you know, be honest, but it's like, come on. That was a perfect moment. At the moment, I had to say it was a little too much, though. She wasn't just like, I like you. You know, because it's like the most obvious moment ever, right? For any man or woman, right, that kind of situation, but the other person is like, I reacted this woman, right? You know, he was like, I reacted X woman because I have you, and she's like, thanks, okay, whatever, you know. She could have perfectly said, I love you, dear, whatever, I like you, kissed him, whatever. It's so obvious scene for her, but yeah, it was very, very beautifully unfair, right? That Yuki has two boys who wants her, and Sakura has no boy. So that's also unfair. But it does frustrate me that Yuki didn't just say anything at the moment where he's like, oh, but I reacted Sakura, Kono-san, she's out of the picture, and Yuki's like, okay, well, should we maybe eat or something? You know, instead of just being like, I like you. It's like, come on, girl. Yes, that might. That thing, yeah. That was frustrating. I mean, it was realistic, but it was very frustrating. Well, actually, I would say it's realistic. It was good, right? Is that he picked Yuki? That's realistic, right? Because he's just like, he's a blind, stupid boy, and he likes her anyway. That makes sense, whatever, right? But I have to say that she didn't say anything in this perfect moment. That I have to say is somewhat, I would argue for, not very realistic. Because it's like, come on, woman. He just, you know, reacted the other woman for you, right? And he's like, I guess I won, but I don't want to say anything. That scene was funny, though, when the super hot Bishonen guy met her sister. And the sister's like, what? Why won't you date this guy? He's like a freaking 10 out of 10 man. And he's like, I don't know. So, but yeah, it felt, I mean, I think that the writing was good, except her not saying anything on the rooftop, but I mean, she's in love with, you know, her best friend, right, basically. And that makes sense, though, but I'm very for Kono. I did like that the Kaisho, the president, I liked that he was like, oh, you're lying to me. I like that, yeah, because he's kind of a weirdo, though. Reminds me a little bit of Sheldon or whatever, actually, Cooper, so yeah. So I like that. I like that he was a little bit also, that he was like, are you lying to me, Kono-san? Because I'm not good with emotions, but you're lying to me. So I liked it, yeah, because he's kind of an apathic, you know, not very empathy guy. Yeah, he's kind of like not very good at empathy. And then he's improving there by like, I think you're lying to me. So I liked that he was like, you know, he's trying to improve there and kind of like, maybe I should do something here. And then I also love, of course, when he started crying, he's like, I always hated him. He's a loser. that was. I love that scene. He's standing there like, I always hated that damn loser guy. He's an idiot. Baka, he's a baka, mega baka. Yeah, that was die baka. That was good. He's like trying to trying to make her happy there. Oh, I hate that guy. Yeah. That guy's a loser. That was perfect. So finally, Horimiya. Yeah, I said it later now, but it didn't work first. It didn't work, but now it works. We're gonna watch Horimiya now. Set your timers ready, babies. And we're gonna watch Horimiya episode 11, and it is 2 episodes left, I think, 12 and 13. And I see the first here is snowflakes. So it's gonna be some snow date, right? And I'm guessing it's gonna be probably Christmas Eve, right? Because in Japan, right, in Nihon, it's very Christmas Eve. It's 24th. It's a very like date night, right? It's very romantic. In Japan, that's a time where you take your girlfriend and boyfriend out, right? And you have a nice dinner and so on. It's very, very classic in Japan. Where, for example, where I'm from in Sweden, Eve, then 24th, is the big Christmas day when you watch Kalanka, Donald Duck, right? And you give presents and so on, meet the family. Like 25, which is like in England or in Ireland and so on, right? That's the day you get presents. That's not in Sweden. In Sweden, you get on 24th. Yeah, 25 is like the drinking day. 25 is the day when you. 24 is family, and 25 is the day you go out and you meet your kind of like your old classmates, and kind of like your kind of have like a class reunion kind of thing, and you go out and you kind of you get hammered. That is 25 in Sweden. Yeah. So and 26 is usually when you meet your other family. So it's like 24 you meet your mom's family, and 26 is like dad's family kind of thing. But anyway, so Horimiya then, Christmas episode. I'm guessing date episode then. So let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. So I guess Hori and they're probably gonna have Christmas date, but. Yeah, so what's it gonna do then? He's a stupid guy as always. Yeah. Monster! See? How she love this guy? He's how can he have 2 girls loving him? That's the problem. He's like, how does it even work? Doesn't make any goddamn sense. New character? Oh yeah, okay. They look incredibly similar. They set some hairstyle. That's like a miniature Imouto. Yeah, that's like. The boy is like exactly. I mean, it's some hairstyle. Come on, they're way too similar. Even the little green, the little. I was hoping more for an excited Onishan, but Imouto. But now she was. But she looked excited like him though. Like absurdly similar appearance between those siblings. They are definitely related. Green-haired and yeah. Oh, there he is. So I guess it's his episode now, yeah. Probably. Eh? But I guess it's his episode, right? I feel it's very Horimiya where, I said earlier in our review, where Horimiya is like, everyone gets one episode, right? And Horimiya is like, have you seen his green-haired friend that appears sometimes in the episode? Is his episode time. Have you seen that redhead girl that's in the background? Is her episode time. Have you seen that girl with like a dead brother? Is her episode time. Actually, what happened to her? That's actually kind of weird to me because she was a neighbor, right? Set up this, poor sister, dead brother, right? In love with one of them, or me or both, right? She doesn't appear since then. That actually feels kind of weird because what happened to Kohai with a sad backstory? She hasn't appeared since that episode. Seriously, what happened with that? I still gotta have the chat in a better way. I mean, you gotta get the cooking, man. No. You gotta learn to cook and watch anime at the same time. You gotta watch anime, We missed the opening here. Jump in after the opening here. That's the opening here now. But yeah, it's the shatter. I've eaten the rice in a few weeks now. I know. Man, not a lot of pretty boys. He's surrounded by pretty boys. He's surrounded by all the pretty boys. Here we go. This was anime's form, man. This is a fruit basket, man. This is like pretty boys all over the place. She's so annoying. I love it. I love Shimi, man. She's annoying. Come on, that's my girl, man. Bye bye! This is so annoying. I love it. It's like, what is she doing? See, I love her. She's just like, bye bye, bye bye. You gotta say it back to me. Yeah, it's like, she's so frustrating. Oh, I love her, man. Come on, girl. But he's still in her? Who knows? See? He's like, oh, you like her? I don't know. I mean, she kind of picked him. It feels like a weird... Maybe she kind of picked the other guy, you know? Is that love triangle still going on? I don't know, because she never really... She didn't confirm pick him. I don't know. I hope he's gonna pick Kono, man. I hope Kono's gonna get up with this pretty boy, right? You know. I hope Kono gets yeah, bad boy. Come on. Hopefully Kono doesn't get the other greener guy, because then they look the same. They could they look way too similar. They have too much green hair stuff. They're too similar. I can't see them in the same room, man. But he's Subi Shonen. How can he not win? See, you're all like, I want to marry him. All of them. So cool last. Ooh, Kaisho. Poor Kaisho, man. This guy is always good. Yeah, this poor guy, he's just trying his best. And then he gets, yeah. That poor guy, man, is just trying to be a friendly president every time. And he gets, you know, he gets bullied up by both of them, by both Hori and Miya. They all get him right. They always lose, man, Kaisho. But I guess they're both single. Yeah. Maybe get a yaoi ending. So many pretty boys. I don't know what's up, man. It's like you can go any way. You can go any way around, man. He definitely kind of a third wheel character. Yeah. Yeah, Betsuni, eh? I mean, where how is it gonna go, right? Not all the boys say. It's a very Dansho episode. Yeah, it's all about the cute boys together. It's getting very yaoi, I feel. Yeah, that's what I think it's getting more and more yaoi. But I wonder how it's gonna go with... This is what he was afraid of. Him being surrounded by all the cute boys. See, exactly, this is what exactly she was afraid of. All the cute boys losing him. This is exactly that episode's fear. God, how many pretty boys. There's too many of them. Don't cheat on me with a boy, yeah. Oh, that's Kono-san though. God damn it, man. This is, man. Well, oh, come on. This is how it should be, come on. She's getting, come on. Give me this shit, man. Come on, baby. Come on, Kono-san. Get the pretty boy. The pretty boy. You're the extra pretty boy. Get the bad pretty boy. Get this boy, come on. Come on, baby. See, this is what I hope for. She's gonna get him now, right? She's gonna land yeah, I hope she's gonna land him, right? I don't care about the testing. I hope she's gonna see. Hope she's gonna be like, wow, you're a very pretty lady, come on. Big up eyes. She got all the good stuff going, right? Yeah. Hopefully she's gonna land him now. This is the first time she meets him, right? At least in the episode, at least in the Reno. Yeah, she's like, well, this guy's pretty cute. This guy's pretty attractive. Come on. Come on, like I want us to, come on, that's what I said last week. Well, hopefully she gets him now, right? Yeah, come on. That's the first time they meet, right? I guess she's finally back. I said it earlier. What happened to Kohai, right? You know, Kohai with the sad past, right? Yeah. That was, I think it was strange they haven't had her for like 3-4 episode release, right? Because she has like such a big episode and she hasn't appeared. Yeah, she's finally back because she hasn't appeared for like 4 episodes. So I don't know, but that happened. The other character actually appeared more, I would say, in between the scenes. This girl only appears very little. But yeah, bribes her with a pocky. Nice, he's ready with come on, little girl, you want some candy? What is this? What is this? That's right. What is happening? They're fighting or... Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. So this thing I don't get that much. I mean, they probably skipped something here, right? I feel like she's more attached to him now than we saw last, definitely. So I guess they skipped. I have to say that. Yeah, I guess they skipped because I don't know why she's so hating him so much. He's a weirdo, but I mean, you know, on this level. Yeah, I don't get why she's so afraid of him, right? But it's more that she's so attached now to the main character, but I haven't seen we have earned that. So I guess this is where they skipped over some. Because as I said, bro, I feel she has been neglected for many episodes, and that's probably more in the manga, right? So this is kind of weird now. I feel that she's so into him there, and she's like, you know, protect me, Oni-chan kind of thing. But I haven't really, yeah. And his character hasn't really been built up either, for that matter. He has been the friend with the least amount of screen time, so he hasn't really been built up either previously. But I guess it's the episode he's up still. But I feel him and Kohai-chan, he's probably gonna get to Kohai then, I guess. Tiny little Kohai. Yeah, it's heavy. Yeah, she's short, right? She should be, so, you know, it's just weak. Well, I mean, why not, right? He's like, what? 1 year older? 2 year older? I mean, it's fine, you know. A weird sound. Okay. He communicates by... Talk to the hand, girl! What a weirdo. Nice. But I guess he's gonna get some Kohai girlfriend. But I feel this is very Horimiya. Like every character has a love interest, or every character has a romance. Now they are gonna have a romance problem, right? Come on, like he helps her and she's interested now. Yeah, here we go. She's interested in him, right? Now she's like, maybe that senpai isn't so scary after all. Because every goddamn senpai is scary, man. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess this is him now, right? He's gonna be like, he had me carry that. He's gonna, that's how you choose a girl, man. You carry her bag, you know, carry her. So you got a girlfriend, guys. You carry her, what was it? Some kind of, I don't know. Some stuff in, yeah, now, you know, whatever. Now she's in love with you. Yeah. He's a weirdo though, so she's scared of him. I would be too. Which is weird too, because he was so calm and collected earlier when she helped her, but now she's all back to his over Genki-ness, so... Exactly. Now she's back of being afraid of him because he's a crazy person. He played it so well last time when he helped her, and now it's like... Yeah. It's a shopper thing now, she's giving a shopper thing, yeah, she's like, I like him, she's gonna sneak in there from the corner, yeah, it's like watching a One Piece now, here we go. I see. Keep eating these goddamn snowflakes. I'm waiting for like freaking, you know, Christmas Eve date, right? Sounds like a horror movie. It's like black and white, the flickering. Yeah, what's happening? It's like Silent Hill happening. What? Okay. I guess he's used to taking care of his Imouto, perhaps, right? And that's why. Okay. But they're freak similar though. I can't be the only one. I can't. You know, they're like objectively have the exact same fate basically. She has. They are very related. Green hair, yeah. They are like. It's like his clone more than a sister. This is like his younger clone. But I guess, of course, she reminds him of sister, right? I was thinking about it earlier. Yeah. I guess she's little scared Kohai. You know, it reminds me of his Imouto, right? Yes, you smile, girl. Oh, nice. And he blocks it. It's like slap. Like, no, yeah, okay, so he blocks the slap. There we go. Maybe he's gonna punch even. Still, though, it's kind of hard to grab someone. He wanted to block it, like, you know, it's easy. But, like, grabbing it actually takes a lot more effort. So he's clearly some kind of martial art master here in secret. Yeah. He's just cute with her. that is sad, but sorry, but that looks adorable, cute with her little hair thing. But later, with her hair thing, you know, in the little knot just over her bangs there, that was just so kind of adorable. But that feels completely out of nowhere, honestly. Yeah, she did all her best, right? I have to say, I do feel this is sad, but it's like a little out of nowhere. He has so little storyline, and his sister's never been shown before. It's a little. I mean, it's clearly sad, but it's just like. Yeah. Oni-chan. I mean, it's sad, but I felt like I met this character like a minute ago. I'm a little bit. If it's so weird, it's like. It's just almost too sudden, this her backstory here. Or story. A little weird, I have to say. Because he has sort of the build up too. Yeah, it's gonna eat and be healthy, girl. So she know her. She knows his sister, or is? I was wondering if they skipped over maybe some interaction with her earlier. Honestly. Yeah, scary bad boy. Definitely. It's like, what is wrong with the people? Yeah, there's living so many people here. Yes. Definitely like character that, you know, has a facade, yeah, a facade. He's like has a ginky personality, but actually it's more like you know, sad. Yeah, he lies a lot. Yeah, kind of faked his. He clearly is faking his emotions. I would say a lot. You know, sending over his emotions to her. Yeah, they're very different, right? But I mean, that's what I mean. He has like he's a very two-faced character. You know, he has different a genre's face type of character, clearly. Ooh. Damn it! Trying to be all girl talk here. Come on. Yeah, it is kind of weird. It's like, why? But I got cupcake with bananas though, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So he's clearly the wife of the relationship. Clearly is. I'm making cupcakes for my because she likes to beat. You know she's a very violent girlfriend. Yeah, he's clearly the one that's like the. Yeah. I do feel she's feminized to him, definitely. Oh. Not an easy person to date, definitely not. You know, my should hate me, right? Yeah. It's fast you're Imouto-chan, man. Imouto or Kohai, that's what I got episode definitely. But I mean, I said earlier the episode's gonna be about him, right? But sure, yeah, it's like he showed up early. It's gonna be about his life or whatever. But it's very Horimiya that, you know, every character gets to one episode, right? Yeah. You know how this is Horimiya. Every character gets to one episode. Every character has a one episode. This is how many Horimiya is. Very, very Horimiya. Where it's like every person gets one episode. At least one episode. That is such a Horimiya thing. It's like, well, let's have a show in his sister's backstory. Yeah, why not, right? That is sad and that's just how we need to roll that, right? See it on heads here. But I don't know. Oh man, I think the episode's pretty weak, honestly. I love Horimiya, but this episode felt weak because I feel you skipped some stuff, right? Talking about watching the review here, I'm just gonna watch it after ending here, but I don't think it's ending after the credits. But it felt a little strange. I said it earlier, right, in the beginning. I was like, what happened to, you know, the Kohai? What happened to the sad dead Kohai, right? Or dead brother Kohai? Sad backstory Kohai, right? Oh, it hurts. It freaking hurts, man. Oh, yes. Ooh. Yeah. I was saying about my oppas are massive. I was saying that. Anyway. Okay, nothing here. Let's go and review it. So, I found this... I mean, yeah. What can you say here, right, really? I felt it was strange as an anime. Obviously, I understand that she's, become attached to him. Her Oni-chan is dead, right? He's the replacement Oni-chan. And she's now into him. At least like a brother figure for her, right? As her first brother is dead, right? And but the thing is that I said it watching the episode in the beginning, or in the before whatever. I was like, it's kind of strange to me that the Kohai has almost not appeared at all, right? Yeah, she has a whole episode where she has this kind of Genki, kind of in your face Kohai. This is my love and so on, right? And then after that, she's never appeared. But the other characters might have, for example, let's look at Kono-chan, right? Poor Kono-chan. She has, Kono-chan first appeared, and then she's introduced, with her characterization a little slower. That's her love episode, right? Her interest, her love story. And then it went a little bit to Yuki, right? Went back to her again. And then she, failed the confession right last week. And then this episode here, we see Kono appearing again, right? Talking to the pretty bad boy, right? As well. But basically, Kono's been a character that's been moving across, she's been in not every episode, but she's been in most episodes in the background, right? Or being a centric character, right? The Kohai-chan here, she has, I think, there's definitely been some weird here with her, right? So, Kohai-chan has one whole episode about her, right? Nothing, presentation before that, just that episode. And afterward, she has been ignored, right? So after that, they just ignored her, and now she's back, right? And his show is also back, but he's Imouto, right? So it's a double Imouto thing. And I think it's weird, I do find this a weak episode because it really feels like suddenly she feels way too attached to this new Oni-chan thing. And again, I understand probably how it happened. It's kind of tropey, right? Like I can kind of fill out the blanks. This probably happened between the episodes. I can kind of fill out, what happened in the middle parts. But it is a strange part I feel here. That it really feels like me. Obviously, I know that it's an anime based on a manga from the meta knowledge. And it really feels to me, at least, correct me if I'm wrong, right? But it really seems to be that they have skipped over many Kohai chapters, right? It feels that it probably has been several bits in between the episode where Kohai-chan has had more screen time and building up this relationship, right? So it feels kind of strange now because it feels like they kind of jumped in this part and with this fear and so on. So I feel it's kind of weird. It does come off as kind of weird to me. It does come off as kind of weird, right? It's just like I'm really feeling like I missed out on maybe one or two episodes about the Kohai, right? There should have been. It really feels like it should have been one or more episodes with her before that, and I think that is strange to me. So I'm not a big fan of that. And then of course, we see this thing happening. Probably his love story now. He's probably just, gonna help her. He has this Imouto, right? It's kind of similar. He's gonna help her out here. She was clearly interested in doing a shopper thing. She was like, doing the shopper with his hide behind the corner thing. So she's clearly interested in him, right? After this incident. So this is a very easy way to get, smashing Kohai here. You just carry stuff for her and she's in love with you. Very easy to get a girlfriend in this anime. Very easy, apparently. You just carry one stuff. No, but you know what I mean. So this is probably the end romance here, I feel. Which is, okay, why not? But likewise, as I said that Kohai-chan has been neglected by the anime, Shu is also somewhat neglected, right? He's been in a lot of episodes. He has been in a lot of episodes, but this is the first time he ever had any real screen time. He's kind of been in the background every episode. So it feels a little strange too that suddenly, not only does he have screen time, a lot of screen time suddenly, he gets the episode, but also he has an Imouto. So I mean, the thing is that I expected him to have an episode earlier, because everyone gets one episode, right? So I expected him to have an episode, but his episode immediately introduces yet another character in his sister life, his sister, right? So it's a little weird, and I feel they probably should have built up him before the sister, right? Because then we get the sister, right? She's, you know, life is bad and so on. But, and so, yeah, I don't know. This episode I felt was, I think honestly, the week's episode, right? Because we're going from, okay, so we haven't had his backstory yet, or his life, okay? So we start having a little bit of that. And then we also suddenly jump into his sister, right? Suddenly she is the more important character. And then we are even questioning, is the episode about him or her? Or I guess about both. But you know what I mean? It's kind of like, so that feels a little bit all over the place in a way, because he has so much script before. And then the Kohai is finally back too. And she's having about 5 minutes of the episode. And she's also been neglected for like 10 episodes, right? So it's a little weird, because I feel that these are the 3 supportive characters, I guess, that has the least amount of screen time, right? And she's introduced now. I mean, I guess the 2 leads and then her is a new one. So I think that's a problem, definitely. They have 2 characters with very little screen time. There is finally an episode, and they have it at the same time, and then they're also having yet another character having her screen time for the first time, right? So it's a very little. I feel I want to know more about Kohai first, or more about him first before the sister, right? So it feels like too high paced to kind of get into this part. I mean, the episode was pretty good, and the comedy was there, but I feel this was weird to me, and this is where I felt really like, man, I feel like I missed you know, it feels like I missed one episode, right? It feels like I missed an episode between this character earlier or something. It's just weird. And adding on the sister as well definitely did not help. That suddenly it actually went to more of a her episode, right? That definitely did help with this whole, with the notion I already had that, for example, the Kohai should have more episodes screen time. But I mean, the episode, the comedy was there, and you know, the cute Horimiya romance and all that stuff worked, right? But I do have to say that I found it strange. You know, strange, yeah. Like it's. Oh yeah, this team was super cute though. I have to say that. I said earlier, that was freaking adorable. I love that little chest, you know, the hair in. It's just cute. Come on, the bangs are. Yeah, come on, it's adorable. You have the bangs, so you can see your eyes. You can study hard. Come on, it's adorable. But anyway, one thing I really like though, hopefully, I mean, this is my head canon, right? But you know, this is my head canon, and let's go with that. I did like this scene, right? Hopefully, come on, baby, come on, give Kono some love, give Kono a pretty boy, come on. This thing, I of course really hope is gonna be a thing, right? Obviously not this random boy in the middle here. Yeah, who's that guy? Yeah, let's cover him more. Yeah. So obviously, what I hope for, and I said this last week, I said it earlier, right? That of course Kono now is gonna come in and get the bad boy, right? Yeah, Kono is gonna come in and get that hot pretty boy, right? That Yuki reacted, that super attractive, you know, Bichon boy that everyone wants, right? The sister wants as well. Yeah, I would love if Kono now can, you know, come in here, swoop him from his feet, right, and you know, seduce him, right, give some cookies, right, show her big up eyes, you know what I mean? No, but like, come on, Kono is the one that tried the hardest, right, to get a boyfriend, really, and he is also, you know, honest with his feelings and so on. If anything, they probably are at least more similar, right? I'm not saying that she is the best, whatever, but I'm really shipping this now. I'm really shipping this shit now, but I mean, I definitely would say that they are at least similar in that, you know, he's honest, right? He, you know, confesses to Yuki and so on. He's more, you know, in, you know, kind of open with his feelings, and so is she, right? So is Kono as well. So they are somewhat similar, definitely, and they might definitely be a good match. And also, she deserves something better than goddamn stupid boy, right? But you know what I mean? I really think so. The more I think about it, the more I like this pairing. But I said it last week too. I was like, well, now when she reacted him and he got her, maybe, you know, maybe they're gonna meet, right? And maybe see them. I think this is the first time they meet. Maybe they met some other chapter or whatever in between, right? I don't know. But like this is the first anime part when they meet. And you know, she's like, oh, it's pretty cute. So come on, this could be a thing, you know. I feel it's sort of like a biological sense. She probably will naturally want him because he's so hot, right? So come on, like she will probably start fantasizing about the hot babe boy, right? He's a sort of babe, and you know, you have a cute girl. So yeah, this scene was my favorite, definitely episode, just because I really shipped them, right? But as I said, the more I think about it, the more this couple makes sense. It really does. The more I think about it, they actually are kind of similar. And I mean, they're both single, right? And why not, right? So this is gonna be the moment here when she meets her future husband, right? And gets cute babies and everything. Maybe, perhaps, right? Perhaps, maybe so, maybe so. I mean, as I mentioned, the episode wasn't horrible. I felt a little harsh there on my critique. No, I mean, I like the scenes, right? I like the comedy and so on. But I do find it that this episode, like I said earlier, but it really found an episode where it really feels like they have skipped over a lot of chapters. I didn't have the issue before, even though sure they probably skipped over some chapters every now and then. I'm an end only, but here I really felt like okay, I really wish they would build up him more before the sister, right? Before they have those two, and also it's the Kohai there and like that just come off as strange to me, and not that it's hard to follow or something like that. But I just mean like when the sister started crying, I couldn't really feel overly into it because I was like, this is there's like 1 minute screen time, and she's like crying to his brother, and her brother has like also like 2 minutes screen time, right? So I don't really, I can't really. Like, these characters are so on the side of the storyline so far, so it just felt strange, and I do want to see more of Kohai too. It's. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, right? But I think this is definitely the episode where it's mostly noticeable that they have to skip over a lot of chapters with these characters, especially probably the Kohai, because I felt like she just kind of jumped in out of the blue to be so close to him and so on. Yeah, that was strange. That was really weird, actually. Straight up, right? But anyway, guys, that's the Horimiya, review reaction. Taking a break now. We're gonna do another live reaction later, of course. Subscribe, and so on. We do another live reaction later. Of course, One Piece, which I'm very excited for. Right? I think it's gonna be one of the best episodes ever. No, but like I said every time, I don't want to spoil. But the way I like One Piece, also One Piece is sad, but I mean this episode is because sometimes in One Piece, I mentioned earlier, of course, but sometimes in One Piece, I really do enjoy, right, where they have actual anime filler, right? Like filler that's canon, right? Filler that isn't actually filler because it's like actually counted, because you do have some animes where it's just like, oh, this thing is anime only, but the author has like approved it or whatever, extended the story or whatever. And in One Piece, what they do, of course, is that they extend some battles where it's like, yeah, this is whatever. I mean, it's a battle, but come on. So I think it's like I think in this episode today, hopefully, it is really filled out with more fights, right? Because there's gonna be a lot of these flashback characters that we can see a lot more of, right? Like this with Kaido earlier. So I saw the preview 2 weeks ago. It was delayed, right? So we saw the preview, and I was like, man, that was good, man. Riley fighting, Scopper fighting, and so on, right? Shanks, so on. So I really want to see that. I think that could be a really good episode. Could potentially be the best episode of this flashback. So, but I mean, it's perfect for an anime, right? That's it mostly. It's perfect for the anime. Like those were the episodes where you enjoy the anime more than the manga, right? Because the manga is, of course, much better paced, but okay, the anime can make the fights, be better and longer and have more action and so on, and show more abilities and so on, right? So I feel like this is the perfect episode for the anime, unless the course fail. But I think the Wano has been very good when it comes to the fights and so on. It looks better, so I have high hopes for that episode. And also, of course, it was delayed last week, so we had 1 week break. So I'm extra excited to watch One Piece. So that's the next live stream, guys. Except for that, right? And of course, then after that, tomorrow we're doing Attack on Titan, which is I think it's like 2 episodes, right? But I did see almost the whole episode last week. I was on TV, and again, I didn't even know it was gonna be a delay or break or whatever. So I watched it. I was like, what's happening? I was like, what, TV, weather, earthquake, tsunamis? I was like, what's happening? Yeah, I was like getting all what's happening outside, that was weird. And so I think tomorrow I probably watch the first minute of that, and then I watch the Dora episode, and then one of my absolute favorite anime. I said it again here, last point, because I love this show so much, right? Mushoku Tensei is ending tomorrow. I know it's a part 2, probably later, but whatever. That's final episode tomorrow, and that anime is so goddamn good, right? It's like a godsend of isekai anime. It's breathtakingly good anime. That's ending tomorrow. So I'm excited. I suppose it's the wrong word, but you know, I'm excited, but also kind of sad at the ending. But I know a little more is coming. And yes, it did cost me like $2,000, so it's not that funny, but it is somewhat poetically not funny because it did, it did collapse. It did make my Billy stock crash, so that wasn't super funny 2 weeks ago, last week. But anyway, that's ending tomorrow, and it is an amazing anime, so I want to see how it ends, and hopefully Ghislaine is back tomorrow, because it's the best wife it is. But anyways, that's the watching, so you guys about One Piece done in about 6-7 hours from now, late tonight. Gonna have the freaking